Well, of course I've changed my plans, haven't I? Let's have a look. Greetings, boys and gits, and welcome to Dread Waaagh Gaming. In this episode, I'm going to share with you my rethought out 1500 point and 2000 point list. Now, the reason I've rethought it is because I built it out of the miniatures that I had kind of almost ready to paint. And I started working on them, and I put the list together, and I realised it was very cult speedy looking, and I realised that I had a lot of foot sloggers that were not in vehicles, or it just wasn't effective as a cult speed the way I wanted it to be. So I fiddled around with it, I changed it up, and this is what I've come up with. So first of all, go and have a look at the old list up here, because there's miniatures in that I'm not going to talk about in this one, but they're still making the list. There's a couple that aren't, but we'll come to that. But there's the boys, particularly the miniatures of the boys, you're going to see there, not here. But yeah, I'm going to show you some of the models that I've finished off, and then we'll have a look at the army list, and then we'll have a look at what I'm going to do with it, what my plan is, how it's going to look coming across the field. So I'll set about finishing off all the grots that I'm going to need. So I've got plenty enough, so I'm going to paint sort of 16 grots or 18 or grots. Also put a head on the weird boy, although he's not actually going to be in the list, I'm going to paint him anyway. And also got the boss, the big mech in Mega Armor, who's going to be the warlord, and then the big mech with custom force field, who's also going to ride in one of the battle wagons. We'll get to that in a bit. I also made 5 knobs with choppers. They both got choppers in both hands. And also I finished off some tank busters, so there's a little bit of tidying up to do. Quite happy with the one that's sort of shoveling his tank buster bomb underneath there. I like that one. And I finished off the truck, just final details. So I've got a magnetic wrecking ball there, so you can pull that out. So I've also got a big shooter to add on the roof there. The other amazing truck, this is the cruiser truck. It's got the back open, but it does actually have a sunroof for the lads if you want to keep them dry. You can actually remove the front roof as well, so you can see the driver and the passenger inside there. Really cool. Love this vehicle so much. There it is with the sunroof. And here's the battle wagon, the Cromlech battle wagon. And I added a lot of grot rigger on the back there. And the other battle wagon is the cruiser battle wagon. Just needed a few repairs. I've added some magnetic big shooters on there, and that's the engine at the back. That look cool. Also, I've done my death copters. So this is the Red Baron, or whatever you call it. Lads, turn around this way, this way. There you go. Da, 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 da. Don't they look fun? Also made this one out of a garden hose because I needed one more and I wanted to tie in with the other few. So he's sort of like a drop plane, I suppose. I suppose they all are. They've just been dropped out of over bigger flyer or whatever, and they're coming down and doing some damage. You probably end up crashing, no doubt. And this is the Cromlech Dakka jet. It's going to have the 6 super shooters. Oh, love the side profile. It's a very sexy looking plane, I think. And the fighter bomber, my other cruiser model. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some paint on these cruiser miniatures. So here we are. Nice side angle. And the other front side angle. It's got the nice grimacing teeth. Dead killy. Whoa. Right, so kicking off the list with the HQ, we've got a big mech in Mega Armor. He's the warlord. He's got all them fancy gubbins. And I've got another big mech with custom force field as well. Them two are going to be protecting the knobs and the boys that are going to be in the wagons. So for troops, I've got 2 lots of boys. One of them's one shorter than the other, and I've got some grots to hold objectives. And then we've got the elites. We've got 2 lots of 4 mega knobs, which they're being split in the battle wagons with those boys, and the mechs to protect them. And in the fast attack section, we've got 3 death copters with the twin big shooters and 2 with the rockets. And then for heavy support there, we've got the 2 Battle Wagons. Now with the 2 Battle Wagons, I've actually got one with 3 big shooters and one with 2 big shooters. The one with 3 has got a cannon. The one with 2 has got a zap gun. And that zap gun has got the special upgrade, Zag Zap. Yeah, which is a custom job. And it means that basically that zap gun ain't missing nothing. So, auto-hitting zap gun. Lovely jubbly. Also, I'm considering the squig hide tyres for the other one, because that gives it an extra 2 movement. And if I play them with Speed Freaks, I already get the 1. So that'd be an extra 3 inches. How nice will that be? Last but not least, I've got 2 flyers. We've got a burner bomber, which is the fighter bomber, but I'm using it as a burner bomber. That's got the burner bomb, scorcher missiles, 2 super shooters and twin big shooter. And the other flyer is a Dakka jet, and that's got 6 super shooters, not 4. It's got an extra 2. Nicey nice. And that brings us up to 1,499 points. So I've got 1 extra point that I can flaunt in the face of the other guys and go, see, didn't even need them all to beat you. Ha ha ha. And this is how they're going to look coming across the table, all laid out. I mean, that's probably not how I'm going to set up, because I can bring some of them things in from backfield and all that, can't I? But that's basically it. The troops will be inside them battle wagons, and the grots are the only thing that are foot slogging that are going to hide up the backfield. So that's basically all you're going to see. If I take the flyers away, because they could come in at another point, that's all I'm putting down. Ha ha ha. Cunning, huh? Moving swiftly on to the 2,000 point list. It's basically the same HQ big mechs that were in the last one, except the 2 lots of truck boys this time have increased in number just slightly. So there's 12 in each mob. So there's 2 lots of 12, and there's the 14 Gretchen from before. For elites, we've got the same 2 squads of mega knobs, except one of them's got an extra mega knob this time. And we've also got 5 knobs who have got choppers in both hands for some extra choppy killy action. And we've also got 14 tank busters who, with the Evil Sons clan culture, will be able to shoot out the back of them battle wagons. For fast attack, we haven't changed a thing. We've got the same 5 death copters. For heavy support, we've got the same 2 battle wagons, except this time around, the battle wagons are going to be filled with knobs and tank busters. For the flyers, no change again, same burner, bomber and Dakka jet, but what we've got here that's different are 2 trucks, one of which has a wrecking ball, which brings us up to a nice 2,000 points. Those 2 trucks will bring the boys in, the 2 squads of 12 boys of course. So yeah, that's the 2,000 point variant. Let's have a look at how it looks. Here it is. Beautiful. Pretty much the same, except you've got 2 trucks. So obviously there's boys inside them trucks and there's knobs inside them wagons. Lovely jubbly. You get the picture. Right, so as you see there, I've got the whole army laid out with all of the boys inside the trucks. So they can come tearing across the desert while the planes are coming flying across or coming in from the backfield, as you know they can do. And I'm going to harass the shit out of them. Scarney's going to have nowhere to sneak up on. Steve-O's walkers are going to be walking to where? And as for the grots, I'll just drive over them. So who do you think's going to win? So as for painting, I'm probably going to paint my army up. Well, I say probably, I'm definitely going to paint my army up a bit like the Dread Desk. So it's going to be red, gold and green. And yeah, other than that, it's going to be very rusty and very brown, like leathery and stuff like that. Not too much colour. I don't want to go over the top. So it's not going to be like garish like the Dread Desk. You know, it's just going to be little subtle bits. So like the hair squig or a wristband or on the belt buckle detail, something like that. They'll have a little bit of red, gold and green. But that'll be it. That is pretty much all we're going to do in regards to colour. Don't want to go over the top. Most of the colour will come in the form of rust, because I love rust. If you've seen that thing that I put out there, the community post telling you what the month of May is going to consist of, then you would have seen that I've got the Rust special coming on the 30th of March, the new series all about Rust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share those images that I took in Poland of all the rusty tanks from the war that they've got all lined up there from that day I had out. If any of you have been watching regularly, you know what I'm talking about. Those who ain't, hang around till the 30th, there's going to be something real good. Don't worry if you didn't see my community post, because I'll put that in the description to this video. go and look at the description to the video, because there's loads of really useful bits and bobs there, even some useful little discounts and stuff like that. So do go and have a little read. And there you will find some really decent Orky channels, including our brand new channel. I say our, I mean me and the other war bosses, being that bald bloke, that other bald bloke, and that beardy bloke. And it's called War Bosses of the Ork Apocalypse. And the link for that is in the description too. What are their names again? I can't fucking well remember. Yeah, so watch me, Steve-O, Scarnir, and Dim, and Dread Wargaming on the War Bosses of the Ork Apocalypse. Link in the description. Go and check it out. And also, like, share, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. And join the Facebook Ork community. See you in the next one.